All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Mills now. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that's teaching His word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And today I just want to title this lesson, Eagles is the trend on the earth. Because that's the time we in, the time of evil, which is a season of bad things, events to take place on the earth, which ultimately is a build up, is an effort to overthrow the wicked, which is the so-called white man. And these evils is going to come in a plethora of ways. Matter of fact, let's start off with this in the book of Revelation, the 18th chapter. In verse 7, it reads, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. So these people are proud, man. And it begins with the powers that be. The Edomites themselves, the proudest of all beasts. And then it's trickled down to those that have conformed to his ways. And so that it's the judge of the city, so are the people. So their pride and them living these, a comfortable lifestyle, because that's what contributes to the pride, of where they can, get an app, and that app will meet their desires, whether food or any other idea these Babylonians have. But suddenly, torment and sorrow is going to torment like it, and sorrow is going to take hold of them. It says, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. And that's the mindset of these people. That's why they have those 5-year plans, 10-year plans. But suddenly prophecy is going to disrupt that. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day. And we in that time. That period of time where it's going to actually lead to that day. The perfect day. But it said these plagues are coming. And that's the season that we're in. When Yahweh Shema Shai said he was going to visit Esau. This is that time now. So that's why these plagues are coming. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. See, that's the trend on the earth. That's the only news that you get concerning these worldly affairs. Death, mourning, and famine. With death, that's a broad statement. And the ways of death have broadened in this lifetime. So hearing about a shooting like these mass shooters, especially over here in Babylon the Great, that's a thing. That's a norm to hear about mass shootings. But that's gonna increase from the category of the wild beasts to the troops. So death, that just covers everything. Pretty much it says in mourning. And the thing that's gonna bring forth distress and anguish when a power outage comes. You're not gonna be in a spirit of mirth. It says, and famine. And we seeing the steps is going to lead to this great famine. That's going to take hold of these people, man. When you hear about these recalls, that's just not nothing to just put up on the news. You just read about it, or so many thousands of pounds of chicken just being recalled, and people take it light and they go order them a 10-piece because they say see no sorrow, and that's what they think. And now the report has increased to just the whole processing plant has burned down. And suddenly, matter of fact, it says what it says, suddenly the storehouses shall be found empty. And we seeing the steps is gonna lead towards it, man. You know, it says, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, and that's the icing on the cake. For strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. So that's the icing on the cake, that fire, man. And we in that season where evils is here. And it's only going to increase, man. Because ultimately this is the results of wickedness. You go to eat the fruit of wickedness. Matter of fact, let's get there real quick in the book of Job. The book of Job 4. And I started verse 7 and reads, remember I pray thee, whoever perish being innocent, or where will the righteous cut off? So these judgments that Yahweh Shema Shai have decreed to befall this place, it's nothing random. You know, it's not like the so-called white man is innocent. He's squeaky clean. No, he's actually earning this judgment. You know, these great players to come upon this place. It's not like it's randomly. The Lord just randomly chose a nation to pick on. No. Verse 8 says, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. See? Though I said once in that build of a town with blood, established a city by iniquity. The embodiment of it is America, man. The so-called white man, when he push forth and presents, it's none but wickedness. But now it's time to eat the fruit of that, which is the evils, the famine, the beasts of the earth. You know? That's the fruit of the wickedness. And you're gonna have to eat that. And then going back, that's that season again. Plowing and sowing, reaping. So there's a certain season where these things are going to commence. And we in that time where judgment is about to take place. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 9 and 12. It says, for man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in a snare. See? So it's not like you know what day you're going to die. And that goes for a man. Oh, even scripture talk about for like it's all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end. So from your car to a relationship, you know, is a time period to it. But suddenly it's over with. Well, as you can see, is comparing it from the fishes that's being taken in that net and the birds that's being caught in that snare. Was this devil? He's going to come down with great wrath, these laws and legislations. You know? And it's gonna be established by his military. You're gonna know it then. It says, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time. See? And that's why the trend is only evils. When you go into your news outlets or you watch the news concerning from your local to global, it's nothing but evils. Whether you're hearing about a shooting that you probably heard down the street from your house, but you seen it on the news break, to the American dollar is another country is not dealing with it. Another economic failure, war. That's the time that we're in, and it's only going to increase. It says, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly, see, upon them. And that's how Yahweh Shema Shai get down. He deals with, that's one of his characteristics, his suddenness. Because it tells you he knows what is in the darkness, which is concerning the future. And the Lord have showed favor and gave us a glimpse. And now we see things through the testimony of Yahweh Shai with the spirit of prophecy. So we're anticipating these things come. We don't know exactly what day, but we know we in that season. What's that in the book of Thessalonians? Let's get that. 1 Thessalonians 5:1 says, but of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. See? Just like our Lord Yahweh Shai said concerning the fig tree, when we see it begin to bud forth, we know that summer is nigh. So as these events take place on the planet Earth and they become more intense, the news become more and more intense. Even these different reports, whatever takes place, it have longer lasting effects, like the train derailments. That's just not something that just was last week and it stayed last week. No, that actually is contributing to the contamination of water and air. But we know we in that season. Well, everyone else that's under the vibration of Esau, they lack to what's going on. So suddenly they're going to be taken. And just going back that this is a time of evils. Only evil and only evil. That's the trend on the earth. So yeah, I hope they will edify and like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that teach the word on true faith and sincerity. DTA, Abba, soon, very soon.